Welcome to the HIKI No tutorial series. Story premise.
Sometimes figuring out your story's premise will help you keep it on course. The premise is the engine that propels a story forward and keeps the audience interested. Here is the premise formula. Something leads to something. The first something is a quality within the main character that drives his or her actions. It's what motivates him or her to act. The second something is the end result of the story. It's the place that the character has arrived at by the end of the story. If your story is about a particular person and it seems to be veering off course or doesn't make sense, see if you can identify the premise and use it as a guideline for telling the story. Watch this story from Roosevelt High School called Satoshi and see if you can find the following premise in it. A strong sense of self leads to acceptance by others.
Satoshi, he's kind of strange.
He's just unique.
He'll come in with his Wall Street Journal, and most people don't read the Wall Street Journal, even I don't.
I was just dressing like old man and like holding pile of newspaper. So everybody must thought like I'm like a 50-year-old.
With a cup of coffee in tow and a newspaper by his side, many mistake him for a teacher, but come to know that he is just a student with a unique style and big dreams. Satoshi moved from Japan to Hawaii at the age of 12 with his parents. Like many students who immigrate to America, Satoshi faced a language barrier. The English Language Learner program allowed him to improve his English.
In terms of Satoshi's speed or rapidity of exiting the program, it was very quick. When an ELL student comes in late in their academic career, it's very difficult to get rid of your accent a lot of the times. And because it's difficult to get rid of your accent, people still believe that you may not understand, even though you do. Satoshi has been able to supersede these boundaries because no matter what, he has a great knowledge of himself. He's really interested in politics and about journalism, so he tends to really go after those types of topics and be really well versed in them.
Coming to America was definitely a culture shock, but he managed to find his way without losing what makes him unique.
Satoshi. I remember Satoshi all the way from Stevenson. He was very shy back then, and he had this little distinctive high shorts and orange rolling bag.
Shall we just put it here, right? I think when I came here, that's the biggest thing that changed my life, actually. Like when back in Japan, Japanese are basically taught to like fit into the mainstream, not like here, and it's like individuality, characteristics. When I came to Hawaii and realized that I can be like whomever I want here. I want to immerse myself into the local communities. I just want to conquer these differences, and I want to talk to the people who really comfortable enough to speak languages.
With goal in hand, Satoshi is actively involved in school with the student government, National Honor Society, Pizza and Policy, Green Club, and Spanish Club. Satoshi teaches us that being different in high school is a good thing. In Hawaii, where backgrounds and cultures are diverse, we are reminded to be accepting of these differences. This is Charlene Kawili for HIKI No.
Thanks for watching this HIKI No tutorial. Please check out the other tutorials for more help.